G'day gang, Danny, how you going? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online, the High Isle. Mall, let's have a chat.
Got a proposition for you, mate. Could earn you a tidy share of treasure, or, better still, a place is first mate on my ship, soon as I've got one. Interested?
I'll hear you out.
I knew you were a savvy one when I saw you. Name's Small, not one you'll know. Yet. Got notoriety in my blood, you see. My family's been making a name on the Abetian for generations. I'm here to start carving out my place among the greats.
Okay. And what do you need from me?
One of my most famous ancestors vanished in Ghost Haven Bay, along with her whole ship, crew, and treasure. I aim to find her fortune. Once I've got my family treasure, then you'll get your share of the bounty. First mate or no. We have an agreement?
Alright, I'll help you find your ancestors' lost treasure.
Finding the loot might not be as easy as it sounds. A lot of ships vanished here besides my ancestors, and Ghost Haven Bay is supposed to be haunted, if that weren't obvious from the name. Let's start by searching for signs she was really here.
Let's do it. Ears. 2 eyes and a Y. Ghost Haven Bay. Where is he? Is he coming with us? I guess not. Let's go, Izzy. Right. So I think this is actually our final side quest. And in fact our final public dungeon too. So we'll go this way, I suppose. Searching for signs of Iya's ancestors. Somewhere just ahead.
Never ends, just like a night.
Alright, here we go. Waterlogged Journal of Vena Sunday. Most of the journal's pages have been reduced to inky pulp, but the last entry is somewhat legible. Dogged us for weeks, but it looks like we finally lost them. The Commodore wants the fleet to lay low in Sea Haven. What is that over there? Sea Haven Bay until the Wayrest Navy blows by, if they blow by. They've been out for our blood for months, and that merchant flotilla we plundered was the ripest pickings we've ever had. Wouldn't be surprised if they turn over the entire sisters before they set sail.
Hey, that's my family crest on the cover. That's promising. Wish more of it were legible.
And over here we look like, we are looking like we got a boss. Oh, Captain Altair. Let's dance.
What wretched things we've become.
Explosions.
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
Oh, nice backflip, buddy. Damn, Izzy got taken out. It's, I'll never get used to how the companions get back up. It's like somebody's pulling them on a string. Collapsed cavern. Ah, oh, more bosses in here. Okay, and we've got the sky shard over there. Another boss over here, Tuvaka.
I'm here at the far shores, lapping against these cursed rocks, but I'll never reach them.
Tuvaka down. Sky Shard around the corner. Oh!
A knight. Well done.
My prowess, just as I get caught in some sort of magical fist there. I see a ghosty around over there in the distance. So, hang on, where's the other place I gotta go? How do I look out? How do I go back outside? I can't really do it, okay. Because we've got another piece to pick up. Oh, again! That prowess of mine.
I'm with you, my friend.
Another boss over here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Stendar was with us in that fight.
Oh, no loot? Oh, no loot. What's going on? Where's my loot hat? And another boss.
I had so much to live for, but not like this. I barely remember the sight of the sea.
Alright, I got loot from that one. Alright, let's hop out first, because I feel like I'm missing one piece of the quest here. I mean, I don't feel like it. I can see it up the top there. It tells you right there. So that, and it doesn't look like it's in here, so it must have been back outside. You don't want to do it, Ghosty? Alright. Oh, there absolutely is something up there. Okay. So I need to get... Jeez, I gotta go. Up and over. Ah. Oh, actually, no. If we go... Hang on, there's a bridge here. If I follow that bridge... And there's another bridge on the other side.
Away from it.
Oh, strangler! Not a fan of stranglers. Although, can you be a fan of it? I don't know.
On my honor.
No. Especially two stranglers, one pulling you in one side, the other one pulling you the other way. Got him? Got him. The Lasunde's Maul's Cutlass, a sword bearing the Maul family crest.
The crest on the pommel matches my necklace. This belonged to my ancestor for sure. This is it. This is really it. The place where my ancestor's legend came to an end. Feels a little strange to be picking over her leftovers like some harpy, but it's not like I'm just some scavenger. I'm family. This is, an inheritance. Yeah.
But where do we find her treasure?
There's supposed to be a cavern farther down the bay, big enough to harbor ships. That's probably where the freebooters were dividing their loot and stashing their treasure. Whatever calamity befell their fleet probably occurred there, too.
Ah, okay, so we're gonna have to go back in there and probably take on those same bosses as well. Well, let's go over to the group event. See if anybody's waiting nearby. Although I haven't seen any. Oh crap! Wasps! I was about to say I haven't seen anybody.
Nobody's going to believe this story.
I haven't seen anybody around, but you never know. Sometimes you find people lurking about. Well, that's the boss. What do you reckon? Is he? We can take this guy on? Or them on? Her on? The brood mother? Oh, let's give it a go. It won't hurt to give it a go, right? That's what they say. This could be very painful. Oh, there goes somebody. And they just ran straight off. They ran right around and off they went.
That's sure to leave an impression.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh! Bunch of little ones.
No guts, no glory.
Oh, he's still alive, so that's good. Off he goes again. Here we go, here we go. Come on, a little bit more. There you go. Fantastic. Alright, group event done without a group. Wonder why that person ran right past us. Must have already done it. Maybe they just did the, just did it or so.
Pleasure in killing, but I'm glad we're alive and they're not.
Don't worry about Izzy, they're already dead. We're just putting him back to sleep.
Well, what's left of one must be getting close, right?
You have what's mine. Leave what little I have or lose your lives.
Wait. That crest is mine, but the necklace is not. Who are you?
Eos Maul. Your great-great-great-great-grand something.
I never expected to speak with the living again, let alone one of my own flesh and blood. How many generations removed, I wonder? How long have I been trapped in this watery grave? Centuries, I'm sure, but there's no sense of time down here.
What happened to you?
I'm a cursed soul, as are all who linger here. The Commodore of our fleet made a fool's bargain in a moment of desperation, and damned us all to an eternity of restless undeath. A pox on his rotten bones.
What did the Commodore do?
We were cornered by a pursuing enemy, outnumbered 20 to 1, doomed to die by the sword or the gallows. The Commodore performed some vile ritual of the deep druids to turn the tide in our favor. It did, in a way.
How so?
When our pursuers cut us down, we rose up from the sea again and again. We couldn't be beaten, so we were buried. Bound here by that fool's pact until our bodies rotted and moldered away. Please, you have to end it. Free us from this.
I'll see what I can do.
The Commodore's ship should bear some clues about the magic that binds us. It's, somewhere in the cavern, but, my memory isn't all there. There were captains among our fleet who partook in the Deep Druid's ritual. Their ship logs might reveal more.
All we've got to do is break a curse that's hundreds of years old. Then I'll get my fortune. It'll all be worth it.
You'll be able to buy some shoes as well, okay? Let's go, go, go. Debonair's captain's log. Mutinies in the air. Doubt in the Commodore creeps through the crews. Ever since he got us into this mess, rushing back here to divide our plunder instead of splitting off in different directions to evade our pursuers, a greedy man's blunder. He claims he's got a plan, one that will make us unbeatable, even against the Wayrest Armada, something he found in this moldy tome of his. I'll believe it when I see it.
There's lingering doubt about this book. Regrets are a lost soul's anchor.
I said, take the idols. Place them how I showed you. Do as I command and we may yet escape this with our lives.
Yes, sir.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Right. We terrorized the Abessian Sea for more than a decade, and now these witless ingrates lose their spines because we're a tad outnumbered? They need a miracle, they say. Well, I'll give them a miracle, alright. There's power in these baubles of the druids. I don't speak their old forgotten tongue, but I know the language of magic well enough to understand this tome holds the answer. Druids of the deep called on powers with no equal, they say. That holds true, by my reckoning. There's a ritual in this tome that will make my fleet invincible. So long as the spell holds and the idols remain intact, our crews will never truly die. We'll make those Wayrest ring kissers rue the day they thought they could punish us for taking our due.
I can still hear that mad bastard's words hanging in the air.
We have nothing to fear now. So long as the tome and the idols are safe, the sea will never let death take us for long. Pledge yourselves to the deep, and we will rule the seas forevermore.
Every sailor has their charms to help keep them afloat on the uncaring sea. I've seen a sailor wear a lock of his lover's hair around his neck to keep his head above water, and I always tie my rope starboard side first. But those twisted idols and barnacle-crusted books have no place on a sane person's ship. Not that a sane person could keep a fleet of cutthroats under his heel. He's never led us astray so far, so I suppose we just have to trust that the Commodore's luck has run its course.
I can feel the dread clinging to this one.
The Commodore keeps those old idols as good luck charms. But you have to wonder whose favor he's attracting.
Aye, and he claims that crusty old tome keeps the secrets of the seas. Why aren't we all bending knee to druids then?
Buddy, you want to come and step over here and have a chat?
All those old books make mention of the Commodore's fascination with deep druid idols in an old tome. Between that and what my ancestors showed us, I wager they're all the key to this curse.
So we just destroy them?
I think so. The Commodore said so long as they're protected, his fleet will never die. You go and destroy the idols. I'll convince my ancestor to share what she knows, and we'll meet you at the old tome to break the curse.
Alright, I'll see you there. Alright, so we're going to take on those bosses again. Unless somebody has dispatched it already. No, they're back, alright. They never die.
Die. And die again. It's all we're good for.
More loot for us. A deep druid idol. Right, that's one. Is it just me, or did they grow in size? Feels like they got a little bit taller.
Roll free! We fought well.
Number 2.
If I'd have known this is how it would end, I wouldn't have dared mutiny.
burn the barnacle-encrusted tome. Here we go. Let's get down there. Commodore. Oh, damn your hand.
You and me? We got this.
Commodore down. I'm gonna get over here.
Over here! It's the Druid's tome!
Alright, let me give it a crack.
Feel the lashings that hold me here loosening.
The curse must be breaking!
You finally dredged this poor soul up from the abyss. For that, I'll be forever grateful. You and my heir have earned more fortune than I have to give.
What will happen now that the curse is lifted?
RK only knows, but my weary soul feels freer already. I just hope to look upon the open sea one last time before he sweeps me away.
And what about the treasure?
Eus knows where I kept what I claimed for my own. If he wavers giving you a fair share, just tell him I'll haunt him until the debt is paid.
The late Captain Maul here's looking a lot better. For a ghost. Whatever you did must have broken the curse.
I guess destroying the idols and tome was enough to break the curse.
Cross your heart 10 times and seek a temple, lest you find a druid curse on you as well. You feel that rumbling? I wager this old cavern didn't care for that rotten magic either.
Free at last. As a sailor should be. I'd love to look on the sea one last time. Never tie down your sails, Eus. Life's too short.
I'll live full sail for the both of us, Captain. The cavern broke up into the bay again. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, I heard the man. Boat to Amanos.
Look, that ship. Hope they find peace where they're going. Well, that didn't go to plan exactly, but it was an adventure nonetheless.
So what now?
Venison showed me to her treasure. It's not the wealth of bounty I was hoping, but I might just secure a loan for a ship when all's said and done. My dream of being the next great Captain Maul is close. Here's your cut. You more than earned it. I wouldn't have been able to save my ancestor's soul on my own. And even if we found her treasure first, nothing good comes from cursed treasure. That first mate position is still open, by the way.
What if it's still not enough to buy a ship of your own?
Plenty of other treasures tucked away in that cavern, I suppose. Even without the ghosts, that sounds like more trouble than it's worth. I've got a good tale for the next Maul family reunion in any case.
Oh, good luck to yourself, Eus, and there goes the boat. There goes the ghost ship. Cool. Alright. Well, I'll leave Eus with that. And with that, we've finished just about all the side quests. The only thing we've got to do is go and hand in all these fragments. So let's go do that. I'll go to the way shrine over there. And after that, we're ready to focus on the last two main storyline quests, which should bring about an end of the High Isle chapter. But let's do it first, because we might not survive. You never know. This might end prematurely. So I've got to go back over here, right? Back to the Yep, back here. Okay. We go down there.
Well, if you're back again, I suppose there's only one reason. What'd you find this time?
I found this piece of a map on Farone's body.
Farone's dead? I can hardly believe it. That dark elf was a seasoned marine for the Pact once. Guess the wilds are growing more treacherous. Glad you were more fortunate. I'll take that fragment off your hands for a fair sum.
You have a deal? Take it.
This is exactly what I was hoping Farone would find. I didn't expect it would cost her life. That's just how it is out in the Sisters. Fickle as the sea. The map's appreciated. Make good use of the reward before misfortune finds you too. I finally have every piece of the Scourge of Sentinels map, but everyone I sent to collect them died, except you. I guess that means you're the only one who's capable of finishing the job. Interested in a partnership?
What do you mean by a partnership?
This treasure is important to me, but not so important that I want to wind up like the others who were helping me chase it. My years of cheating death are far behind me. I need someone to follow this map and recover the treasure for me.
You aren't afraid I'd just run off with it?
This treasure isn't riches, but it is my ticket back to Hammerfell. I'm willing to pay you a hefty sum of gold for that passage. So what do you say? Partners?
Partners then?
Let's piece it together and see what we've got.
Treasure map?
I recognize this spot. Shipwreck Shoals. I think that's where the old man said the Scourge ran aground. They
Shipwreck.
must have buried the loot nearby. Take the map to Shipwreck Shoals and see if you can find the spot.
Shipwreck Shoals, got it. Which is over here. It's actually not far away at all. To delve that we previously had gone through. Shouldn't be too difficult. Should be able to just run past everything anyway. Past all these ascendant punks. Shipwreck Shoals, here we
Now
go.
this is why I joined you. This place is great.
Right. So we're gonna get over here. I can see the wreckage of a boat, in fact. That looks pretty much like that map. That looks pretty much exactly like it. Alright, let's head off in that direction. I can't ride past everything, but I hopefully can run past everything, except for this fish. Can't run past the fish. Follow the trail. No, Isabel, keep running. Ignore it. We're like the Flash at the moment. They'll never catch up. Yeah, this point right here. And here it is, exactly. Dirt mound, let's dig it up. Scourge of Sentinels treasure. A collection of items stolen from the rulers of Hammerfell. Can't do any more with that. I guess it's all his. So let's go back over here and return and give him the trunk.
It'd be nice to get off my feet.
A little bit of running around, but it was easy enough. See what we get out of this.
I was beginning to associate seeing you with bad news. I hope we've broken that streak now.
I found the Scourge of Sentinel's treasure.
Ha! Finally, I can bribe my way back into the good graces of the crown and retire in my place of birth. Thought I'd never see the day. Here's your share, partner. I can finally say goodbye to the sisters and to slaving over cargo shipments for the DeForts. It's off to the hot winds of Hammerfell for me.
How did you get exiled from Hammerfell?
I was born of noble blood and ruffian tastes. When my days of piracy ended in capture by the authorities, my family pleaded for clemency. So, I was spared imprisonment along with my peers, but only if I never returned home, even after I mended my ways.
What will you do when you get back?
Strip nude and bake all this cold brine off in the Alakir Desert. After that, take the money I've banked all these years with the DeForts and lead a quiet life in Bergama. Maybe see if my remaining relatives will welcome me back into the family.
Right, well, good luck to you, Eshmadin. Now that means we have now completed all the side quests. Except for this one, which I'm not going to do, because it's Tales of Tribute, and I'm not really keen to do that at the moment, but I am going to go and continue on with the Ascendant Storm. Everything's done, you can see just about, except for the books. So we're going to go and do the Ascendant Storm. So let's go back to Gonfalon Bay and get that started.